Hello everybody, Tyler Bucks here from Chatter Squadron, here at the art show by Acme Archives Direct. I'm sitting here with Brent Woodside. We actually met during Force Fest in 2020. Thank you for doing that, by the way. You've been a lifetime Star Wars fan. What's some of your earliest Star Wars memories?
So I don't actually remember a time without Star Wars.
Similar, yeah, same with me.
Yeah. So my earliest Star Wars memory was actually going up and down the neighborhood block and the sidewalk with wooden dowels I took from brooms,
Right.
a red one and a green one, and randomly attacking people after throwing the red one at their feet.
You're basically bestowing, you are now a Sith, and I must defeat you.
It's true.
So did it connect with you at the end of The Last Jedi with the kid and his broom handle all of a sudden becoming the lightsaber?
Yeah, it was like one continuous line through my whole life.
Can you tell us the truth? Was that based on you, that kid?
If it was, I was not aware.
You have done so many Star Wars pieces in the past. What do you do to get in the mindset to make a Star Wars art piece?
I start off with an idea, like I want to do a Rex piece, or a Rex and Ahsoka, or a Han piece.
Right.
And before I start sketching, I do jiu-jitsu, and I go and wrestle about every day. And so I have ideas in my head. I wrestle, which lets me think about something else.
Yeah.
And then the compositions just kind of come to me. So then when I go back, after I'm done wrestling, I go back to sketching. And that's usually when I get my best ideas.
I mean, when your body's focused on something else, your mind can kind of think of those images.
Absolutely.
Speaking of pieces that you've done, you did a piece called Brothers All, which was a recreation of a picture that Rex had in Clone Wars. How did that come to be, that piece that you made?
I saw that and I knew that fans would be crazy for it. I knew it would be not just an art piece, but it would be a prop. If you were a Rex
Right.
cosplayer, you could get that and you could have that and be like walking around with it and people would have the connection. I didn't want to just recreate exactly the scene, but I knew it also had to look exactly like it. So I took my own LAATI models and lit them and shot them and got my own reference, and I recreated some aspects of the gauntlets and little armor details that were not necessarily left out. It's just that the piece was done so loosely that I wanted to put in every little detail that I love about ARC Trooper armor. Especially
with it being a smaller thing in the episode, and then now it's a bigger art piece, really getting those fine details together. And Celebration is an exciting time for a lot of people. What is something that you're most excited for on the show floor this year? So totally unexpectedly, Brendan Wayne came by my booth, and I didn't recognize him at first. He was in there, and he showed me a picture of him playing Robert Rodriguez's guitar, and he said, "I want you to do a painting of this." And I was like, I just at first I guess I assumed he was a cosplayer, and but I was looking at it, I was like, "That's a really nice set." And he's like, "Oh yeah," and he seemed kind of confused. And I was like, and his daughter's like, "That's him in the armor." And I was like, "So wait, are you Brendan Wayne?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he, on his Instagram, he's always talking about his boxing he does to train to get ready for roles and stuff, and the different gyms he goes to. So we had a lot to talk about. We got to nerd out about fighting stuff. That was awesome. Well, yeah, keep us updated when it comes to painting him playing the guitar, because that alone, man, the Mandalorian playing an acoustic guitar is going to be something that a lot of collectors will probably like. Where can people find your art online, Brent? At Brent Woodside Art on Instagram is probably the best way. Okay, awesome. Well, thank you very much. Thank you for bringing some of these props as well from Star Wars, just to showcase even more that you're a fan. Are you throwing the Darksaber down to people to battle with? I like it. That's a good idea. Yeah. All right, let's go and do that right now. All right, see you guys. We're going to fight some people.